I am starting a very large project. I am going to tackle every surface on this boat, the inside. So if it's the vinyl type stuff, it will be painted white with this like mildew resistant paint that I got, and it's like a bright white. And then if it's the trim wood, it will be stained. There is some spaces that we're gonna actually paint white that are brown right now, but we'll get into that as that comes along. First, to start this project out, we're gonna start in our quarter berth because I think it'll be a safe spot to start with. Well, there's so many issues, but the biggest hurdle for today is cleaning everything out. Like, that's a panel that needs to be repaired, that goes over there, which I'll also paint, and clear everything out and remove any panels and patch and sand any areas. And I'm doing the inside of all cabinets as well. There's not going to be anything left, no surface untouched. So as we're doing that, I'm going to get busy on that, and we'll see how this all goes. But we have to find a place because we're going to have to live in here. All of this storage, there's a huge mainsail with sail cover in there hidden. There's seats, there's so many things. There's towels, shoes, food, kitty litter. I mean, there's just so many things in here. So this has become a really nice storage space that is not going to work for storage right now. So we've got to use other places on the boat. How do we feel about that, babe?
Well, we're missing some supplies.
Oh.
So one thing that Devin's gonna do is where there's holes in the vinyl, like this one used to be an old light that was mounted here, and there's like a scratch here, pinholes there. So instead of just painting over the holes, we're gonna use some silicone. That's, silicone's flexible, waterproof. They have indoor-outdoor stuff. It's actually, this one's white. The problem with this one, it's non-paintable. We still have a lot we can do today.
A lot.
So life on a boat, we have, everything has got to be dual purpose or more multi-purpose because we just don't have a lot of space. So this is actually teak sawdust, but it's kind of chunky, so we're gonna put it in a blender. The bullet, will it blend?
The blender that makes our margaritas.
The blender, yeah, and our teak sawdust.
Dual purpose.
So let's stick our sawdust in there. Oh, and by the way, we have an ice maker. That is definitely a single purpose.
No, it's dual purpose.
Yeah, it makes ice for your drinks and keeps Devin happy. That's a dual purpose.
Happy wife?
Happy wife, happy life. Okay, so now I gotta put the blender bottle guy on here with one hand. So here we go. Oops, got it. Get him all tightened up. All right, so now put this on here. Now we can make our powdery teak wood filler, because we're gonna fill like weird screw holes and stuff with that mixed with some glue. So that's ready to go. Doing it.
So I am starting on the quarter cabin. The first thing is we've already removed some panels just for other projects and whatnot. So I'm trying to capitalize on having those down because it'll be easier to paint them in our woodshed with them down. So I'm removing some hardware that's on them, like for example this piece here. only had 2 screws left in it. We've taken it down a long time ago, so I just kind of put them on the back. And then this piece here has a wood piece that I'm going to stain, so I took that off, wrote on the back where it goes, and then also wrote on the back of the actual piece what it is, so we know where which goes with which, because that'll need to be sanded and varnished. So I'm trying to kind of gather different pieces together to be able to make this go as smooth as possible, so that I can put as many, like, lay out and put as many coats on things at one time. So I'm just doing all the prep work now by wiping things down, so that I can come by wiping it down with just some of our cleaning cloth things, and then I'll come back with acetone, and then on the wood pieces I'll use a wood glue per that article that I linked down below. Bogelli is a super great resource. Give it a try, see how it works. And some sawdust that we have collected from our teak projects and ground it up in our blender. So that'll be for the wood holes, and then this is what we picked out for the white vinyl panels, because it has its flex, so it'll kind of move a little bit, but we don't need much flex, so we chose this one because I wanted it to be also only have the processing time of 20 minutes before we need to paint, just in case there's any last minute, oops, we forgot we could get this panel, or I forgot this hole. I just want to make it as easy as possible. So, vinyl patching, wood patching, and cleaning, prep, and then I'll start taping.
Go potty outside? Are you excited to go potty outside? You wanna go for a walk? You potty outside? Wait, no, stay. Do not jump off of that. Stay. Hey, right here, baby, right here. Look. Look. Arr. 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 Why am I getting attacked?
As part of like going through every surface of this boat, I'm also not just looking at treating the surfaces, but also looking at individual spaces and seeing if I'm using them the most efficient, and kind of looking at the systems that, you know, we've already put in place to see if maybe there could be some improvements. So I spent, oh my gosh, hours just like down the YouTube, you know, funnel of organizational hacks, and I actually found a lot in the RV channels, which was really interesting. And so I purchased some stuff online based on those recommendations and based on, you know, what currently we use. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those finds that I found. We're going to start in the head today. So in the head currently, we have, you know, there's tons of space. It's just, I'm not sure that we're using it to the fullest. So I went online and I got, you know, a few things to make things a little bit more efficient. So we've got these towels here, but we're not using this bar up there for anything. Now I need to kind of go in and put in some systems that will maybe help free up some more space, storage space, and make sure we're just really using it appropriately. So I'm gonna get to it and I will check in. Alright, so what I've got going on so far is I've got these hanging here with my makeup in it, like brushes, eyeshadow, like blushes and face stuff. And then I have kind of like my more everyday use stuff up here, like sunscreen, mascara, concealer, stuff like that. Just like a little place for like little wipes. I hung our toilet paper here because I didn't like it. It was in this like old janky thing from like the 70s. Okay, probably not. It was actually probably from the 80s. But either way, it doesn't really matter. I don't like the look of it. And I also don't like having to open up this cabinet when you need toilet paper. So I put it there. We're going to see how that works. I have a feeling a basket is maybe not the best place for like quick use, so I may need a different solution, but for right now I'm kind of happy with it. That removed the towels that were up here, and then now I just gotta kind of figure out what I want to hang from up here. But for right now we've got makeup hung, I've got my hair stuff hung. I've been thinking about possibly getting like one of those fold out mirrors for makeup that would like come out, you know, but so far like these are fine. They're working great. Next, so this is all my nail stuff, and it's kind of it's a huge pain to do. So I was gonna take what I had my makeup in that already fell over and reorganize it so that this is my new nail bin. I do my own nails a lot of the time, not all the time. Clearly right now I have not, because I found a really great nail place. But I do, and especially when we're underway and traveling, I won't be able to get them done. So I will have to do it myself. So I have my own products. So I'm gonna put that in there. So we're gonna go from this. Oh, let me get it out. See, it's such a pain to get out. Like, that's not working out for me. So we're gonna go from this to that. So let's see how that works. Okay, so I ended up doing a bit of a bin shuffle. So here's where the nail stuff is now. And then I emptied out this guy. It's kind of cute, so I thought I'd maybe use him for other things. Emptied out him and put the extra contents in here. So this is like extra toothpaste up here. And then down here, we've also had some extra because it didn't all fit up top. But also down here, we have like extra flossers, our extra toothbrush heads. I have extra like razor blades, some extra toothbrushes for guests. I always keep extra on hand. So that works for this because we don't access this like nearly as often as I normally access this. So I just kind of did a little bit of a shuffle here to kind of switch that up a bit. And also I thought it would be kind of good to free up this cute little bin because it's cuter than, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is not bad. This is pretty cute with the flamingos. But anyways, aesthetically, I just did a little shuffle. Now, back there, currently, I have, because I do a lot of, like, foot bath. So, this is, like, I have, like, jasmine flower, you know, so, and there's some, like, lavender in here and other stuff like that. And then I have like some bubble bath that goes in the hot water that I soak in, and then like a little milk bath for my feet too. And then I also have these like they're just extra bath bombs. Obviously we don't have a bath on board, but I like to keep them because I will do like little foot soaks or whatnot just as like a treat for myself. So this way I can kind of customize it with my essential oils to like whatever I'm feeling or needing, whether it's like rejuvenating or whatever. It's just like a little self-care that I always do for myself. So I have this in this plastic container, and I think I might leave it in there. And I think I might do these long-term stuff up at the top here, because I don't use, so this is like extra travel stuff here, and I don't use the extra travel stuff. So I think I'm going to put this long-term stuff, I think I'll put this in front because it'll make it a little easier. But I think I can put this towards the back and this travel stuff too towards the back. And that way it'll free up this more space down here to be more like nails, and then I have some like, you know, feminine products and things of that nature. So yeah, so I'm gonna get going with that, and then I'll show you kind of what I end up with right now. Currently, I got makeup, I've got hair stuff. So yeah, so let's see how it goes for this stuff too. All right, you guys are joining me for the good, bad, and ugly. So what I did is I ended up taking out that organizer thing because this doesn't fit in here. So since it doesn't fit, I had to take it out, rethink what I was doing. So I took the plastic part that kind of holds all of my little nail stuff and put it in there, and then put all the nail colors and stuff and the light, because I do gel, in here. And then I always like to keep an ibuprofen just kind of handy. And then I have my new ladies stuff and my extra lashes for when I want to do lashes. So I think I'm okay with this, like, for now. I don't feel great about this. I'll probably change that eventually. But it's not bad. It's okay. It's just not like completely what I would like. So, but I do like that it frees up more this particular container, because I did want to do something with this container. So now I have these items here. So this is like, because I used to make all of my own like soaps, like shower soap or whatever, with essential oils and stuff like that. So I have these items, which I'm not sure I want to really get rid of. Like this is a great face oil. This is aloe, so that's great for the summer. And then this is my sunless tanner, which I haven't used in forever. And then I have some vitamin E for like healing for skin stuff. This is part of my sunless tanner stuff. So I had it all in this particular basket, but I'm thinking I might try to find something else that maybe can go up there, so that they can, like a long one, so it can go like that. But not sure yet. Always happy to free up another basket. That's a really great little basket I could use for a lot of stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna go hunt down baskets. Right, so here we go. We've got products up here. We've got like wipes and makeup, and then this is like more commonly used stuff. I know it'll get full. I haven't quite decided exactly what I want to put in there. And then I've got my nail stuff. I've got ladies stuff. And any back storage is in here. So I think I feel good about kind of, and then I've got hair ties and stuff over here, because it's probably the most like common thing that I use. I put my brush and stuff in there too. Yeah, just because with long hair, that's what I use the most. So I'm pretty happy with so far what I've got going on. And then, you know, when we start going underway, I'll have like a bungee. They have these like clear ones that I can like bungee, and then we just leave them out, and then a bungee it when I need to, for both these hanging things. And then for whatever I decide to do over here, because I do have enough space, I could probably move that over here. Actually, it might look better. I think I'm gonna do that. But otherwise, I feel pretty good. I'll just add the other basket next to that one. That way all the baskets will be on one side. And then that frees up this wall, and I don't know, I really kind of want to get one of those makeup mirrors, so we'll see what I end up needing and finding. So it's just this is like useless there, so I'm not sure. Who knows? When I come to the surface like aesthetic work in here, I'll probably make more of those serious decisions. But I kind of want to live in this for a bit, so I'm starting in the quarter cabin. So right now this is more like organization in between, because it's a rainy, really, really rainy day, and not the best day to do paint or stain work. So I'm waiting and doing some of these things instead. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I've got like products up there, you know, more makeup, my more commonly used items down here. Yeah, I mean, it's all up and out of the way. It's not on the counters. I have like a soap thing that will go here. I don't think I'm gonna keep this here, but for right now it's fine. Yeah, and then I, you know, got those organized as well. So I feel okay about it. I feel like it's pretty usable, and I'm just glad to use this space because it was just like empty, dead space that I wasn't using. So it feels really good. And what I ended up opening up is this space by my bed. So I have a few extra like lingering things and some ideas of what I want to do with it, but it just feels so good to have like more space.
Listen to all those birds. So pretty.
So, used all of my new organization set up today, this morning, and it went fabulous. So, you know, it's hard because we're learning that like living on a boat, having a shared, you know, shed with other people at the marina, all of those things take a factor in when we can get projects done and how long they're going to take and all of those things. So I'm just so glad that we have the opportunity to take advantage of any downtime in between projects and get stuff like this done. And so we will come back to the quarter berth. It's happening. It's just in flight still. So, but we've got lots to share in the meantime. So stay tuned. So the next thing I wanted to attack is, so this is under our settee here. Oh, excuse the mess. So we keep all of our wine bottles up there. And then we have our liquor down here. And then you can see I labeled some of these boxes with some appliances and whatnot. And I got these, and I'm hopeful to create a better solution. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode.